Grand Rising, my beautiful, amazing Scorpios, and happy birthday to you, y'all. I'm cold, y'all. See, I got my little sweats on now. It's sweatsuit season now. God dang it! I caught myself cracking that window up, and the wind was just blowing, and it looked so beautiful. And I remember looking at one of those videos where they were showing that hurricane over there, and how they was over there, and they were showing the videos of how that wind was blowing. And it started, and it's so crazy because it'll start and then it just get totally quiet. But it's so crazy how air blows and it travels, right? Something that's way over there on the other side of the world comes all the way over here. And it's scary. It's cold. I think it's 50 degrees, y'all. This is the lowest I think I have experienced, but I've been trying so hard not to keep that heat on, but it is actually, I guess it's kind of pleasant when you premenopause and you have hot flashes. You can turn the heat off. But this ain't about me, okay? So happy birthday to you, Scorpios. I hope this video finds you and even you cross watchers in a high vibe and energy. I hope you are setting your intentions in a positive way. I am still challenging. I'm on granny duty. I'm fighting a cold, just stuff going on, and trying to hold it together. It's like all types of stuff is happening. Like I had a grandbaby to be early, had to get some work done on my vehicle, just all types of stuff happening. So you could be finding yourself pulled in different directions where you're not focusing on relationships at this time or love. But I feel like this is what's happening for you now, and I feel like it's going to work out in your favor because your overall energy is patience. This is from the Soul's Journey Oracle. This is where you're at currently in your connection, in your love life, is patience. Because, once again, you don't want it too fast, because if you move too fast, it's not going to... Now, it just depends. I guess some things could move fast, but I feel like sometimes when things move fast, it's just going to be a temporary thing. So I feel like if you're in this energy where you're waiting on something to manifest in your life and you're feeling like it's not going to happen because it hasn't happened yet, I'm going to say a delayed yes does not mean no, or a delayed response does not necessarily mean no. I feel like in that time when you're trying to manifest and it ain't showing up for you, that means that you got to be patient and still persevere, because once again, it's just going to try us and test us to build the patience, because if not, we're going to always be in a hurry. Because what Spirit wants you to know is that this is something that's happening for you and not against you. It could even be around your external too, is that your patience is going to bring you an abundant growth here. So the patience is, I accept that everything happens in divine time. It ain't nothing you can do about it. It's like running out of time. Look, it's like we're trained to feel like there's a certain time that we need to fit. We feel like we have to be a certain age, a certain this, a certain that. It has to happen here. And all those things like that when we don't even see the bigger picture. And once again, this journey consists of growing. And so you have growth. It says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. See, patience brings a lot of spiritual growth. And in return, when you can be patient, then that means that you're not going to be hounding it. You're not going to be watching it. You're not going to be stalking it. You're not going to be stressing out about it, because there's something you could be focusing on in your time of patience. I feel like when you're in a situation and you're looking for love, and let's just keep it real, when we thinking about love and relationships, you have to stay busy. You have to find you something other than this, because you would make that be too much of a responsibility, or you would require too much out of a situation that's not fair. So if you already sowing into your own personal life and you're working on your own spiritual growth, that does bring patience, because you'll be preoccupied doing something positive for yourself. And then when people come into your life, you won't be dependent on them, especially if you are looking for love because you are loved, then you'll be okay. You have to get comfortable with being in your own company. I happen to love my company because I be laughing. I'm talking about my imagination can keep me laughing for days and days and days because I choose, because sometimes you can start thinking wrong, but you have to change it because you're just going to attract more of the same. So Spirit is saying that there's patience here because it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you don't do. Something is about divine timing. So I feel like if it's something that you want to manifest, don't tear it down with your thoughts because you don't. In other words, don't always assume the worst because you don't know. You ain't supposed to know, and still trust. And you can keep your heart open and still move on too. It ain't about clinging to nothing but yourself in this experience. So you have the Knight of Coins starting this off. Underneath the bottom, you have fear and purpose. Somebody's avoiding the purpose here. Keep the humor. See, that's very important. When you don't take it so serious, you won't get hurt all the time. But when you start taking everything to heart, you'll start getting hurt. So look, you starting off with two knights. You got the Knight of Coins and the Knight of Cups, and there's the Chariot. See, something is something that you've been waiting for. I feel like it's about to bust loose. Look, and there's the Ace of Wands. See. This is the Tattoo Tarot. Isn't this color beautiful? It reminds me of those washable, removable tattoos I get on my arms. Ace of Wands here. Something that you don't see is that there's some type of spiritual growth that's taking place behind the scenes. It could also represent that you may see a change in you where the things that you used to stress about in the past, you realize it ain't nothing I can do about it. Because stressing don't make it better. It makes it worse, yeah. Stressing don't make it better. It makes it worse. Yeah, because stressing don't make it better. It just makes it worse. Yeah. Ace of Wands. The Chariots. You got Earth. There's the Ten of Swords, though. Six of Coins. So you may have two different energies coming your way. You may have an Earth sign and a water sign. There's the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like what Spirit is telling you too is that for some of y'all got to let go of certain things too. Oh, you got the Eight of Coins. It's not the Nine of Coins. Two of Swords. Oof. So that's why Spirit is telling some of you guys to be patient. Be patient and work on yourself, because most of the people, they dealing with their own issues. And it's so crazy because it could be somebody across the world that you've never met before, but you're destined to meet this person, and they have to undergo their personal lessons and karma and all those things before they meet you actually face to face. Isn't this crazy? It's like, man, how we meet people is not by accident. Look, there's the Knight of Wands in reverse. There's a third knight. Sure is a lot going on here. Somebody may be coming back a different person. See, there's the Lovers. I feel like y'all have options here. Ooh, y'all got options. And look at here, that is the Knight of Swords. You got all of the knights on this thing. You may have an epidemic of all of your ex returning. Look at the World in the reverse. Some lessons. I'm talking about you got the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords right next to the Lovers. See? Ooh. So you may have some younger, and they all masculine. Well, you got two knights in the reverse, and you got two knights in the upright. The Knight of Coins and the Knight of Cups is in the upright. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords is in the reverse. And these two knights is in the reverse is on the outside of this Lover's card. So I feel like you got choices here, Scorpios. So let's see. You got the Knight of Coins, the Six of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You have the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, excuse me, and the Lovers, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. You have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You have the Knight of Cups, the Chariots, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Then you have the World with everything. See? You can have up to 4 different people coming into your life with the World card because there's some unfinished business, or it could just represent be patient. because you're going to see a lot of growth here, or you have grown because you may have outgrown certain type of energies. Oh my God. Then you got the world card. So for some of y'all, you got one of each zodiac sign, like one of each element, like a water sign, a earth sign, an air sign, and a fire sign, because that's what's with the world. See, and you got all of the knights here. So I don't know what you got going on. How do you have 4 knights on here? You ain't got no kings, but let's just see. Let's see how this goes. Oh, patience and growth. Or maybe you're going to have a lot of folks putting their best shot in on you. You know, this is Scorpio season. You know, when it's your season, you pop off and you may not even realize you're doing it. Because I know I've been flirting. I've been intentionally flirting because I know I ain't going to do nothing but come on. But it feels good when I'm outside, but I ain't trying to bring it home. That's just outside fun. You know, I've been giving a couple of numbers here in the last couple of days, and I have not called any of them. Do I got them? Yeah. I'm not ready to open up that can, because it seems like when you're not chasing them, that's when they're gonna want to chase you. That's crazy. And usually the one you be chasing be the one that's running. Ain't that crazy? Look, see, the sun is clearly shining on Scorpio. See, could be a Leo. There could be a lot of gossiping going on, a lot of guys talking about you. It's like they all meet up and they all discuss Scorpio. They may say, God dang it, y'all may be having a Scorpio intervention. All your exes meeting up having a conversation about you. Because you got the lovers here. So let's see. Let's start in the middle of this, which is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So for some of y'all, a lot of people here who missed opportunities with you are coming back, like they're all having a spiritual awakening together. See? I feel like you're about to get a lot of conversations here. Ten of Swords, the Sun, the Eight of Wands, no wonder. I felt that energy, see? Like all these young boys gonna be hitting on you, or all these young girls gonna be hitting on you. Y'all gonna be, look, I can already see the energy with the males, because it's so crazy, because there is a difference. I mean, yeah, it's similar, but there's a difference, because the males come with the cockiness and the pride. So most of you male Scorpios, you're gonna have some younger chicks hitting on you. I'm talking about out of everywhere. It could be up to 4 of them. And you're going to start feeling yourself. Oh, you may say you ain't, but you are. You got 2 of them in the reverse. These 2 in the reverse could be some hotheads. You know what I'm saying? Don't care what you say. Type of bad boy. Ooh. But there goes the Emperor. Ooh. So for some of y'all, somebody probably looking like, let me go save Scorpio. You got all, get back. That's what they say. Somebody said, let me go help you. So I'm telling you, Scorpio, you may see somebody rescue you. That's just what I'm saying. So go with it. It's like you're surrounded by all these knights, and here come your Emperor, your knight in shining armor. Ain't that what it is? You got the Sun card? Because they all coming in on you. Around that goddamn Empress. Somebody finna rescue theirs. Ooh. So let's see what's up with the lovers. Could be a Gemini. You got it. Look at that. You see how that Emperor follows that Empress? Always. Not some ways, but all the ways. Always following you. What's up with the lovers? 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups. Ooh. Y'all got that 666 because the lovers is 6. Ain't that something? See there, Scorpio, y'all got the 666. What y'all got going on? That's it, see? Because the lovers is 6, see? Look at all that. The lovers, the 6 of Cups, the 6 of Swords. Somebody coming. I feel like y'all gonna have folks coming all at the same time. They may be watching Scorpio billboards. Why is the lovers here for Scorpio with the 666? What is this for Scorpios? The Queen of Swords. Now this could be you saying you moving away, but oof. Now you could be removing your emotions. You could be more logical now. You maybe moving away from exes here. Like I feel like some of y'all have moved forward and people are drawn to you. But what people are gonna realize is you're probably not the same person, especially if this is other people from your past. Let's just say if you got a bunch of crushes on you, they're gonna be trying to put the move on you. But I feel like you're gonna be like, look, now I ain't got time. And then out of nowhere, here he come, Captain Saver. Somebody finna come rescue you from all these vultures. See, there's the Ten of Pentacles, because you in that no nonsense energy. See? And for the average typical person, you're gonna be too much to deal with. But for the real one, they gonna come with it. Yeah, for the average one, they gonna be like, you asking for too much. You fine, but calm down, ma'am. Why it's the Knight of Coins here? Let's make it make sense. Clarify this Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, for this patience and this growth. What's up with this Knight of Coins? What he bringing? What's up with this Knight of Cups? What they coming with? It could be somebody that got tattoos all on their necks. Somebody may like the color green. They may have green eyes. Six of Wands in reverse, but they're not getting your attention. They're not getting your attention, but look what they coming with. Ace of Pentacles, though. See, you got a huge opportunity with this one. And it could be the same one. It could be someone pursuing you in so many different ways. So I feel like someone's trying to strategize now. With this Knight of Coins, this one ain't moving anyway. So I feel like this is someone that's thinking. They're thinking practical. They're thinking about doing something for you, or they can see themselves. See, somebody may come to you with some type of work proposition here just to get close to you. They may come on the basis like everything is innocent. You know, they'll pay, you know, for your services or your profession. But in all actuality, they're trying to get close. See, and there's the Magician. See, it could be a Pisces. Yeah, this is somebody here behind. This is someone here who is watching you from a distance and thinking about moving forward, ahead. See, I feel like somebody want to invest. They want to date you too, though. But they want you to know that they're able. Ooh, that's for somebody, because you got the Emperor. It's almost like this could be a lot of communications going back and forth, and you know they throwing this out here, they throwing this out here, and every single time you fit the every single time they see that Ten of Pentacles with you. Ooh. So why is the Knight of Cups here? What's up with the Knight of Cups? Now this one got a tattoo. This one got their cup. This one's a dreamy eyes, very magical. Very emotional, very loving. Ooh, but they full of crap. There's the Five of Swords, though. And there's the Nine of Pentacles here. So this is someone here who probably immature, non-committal. They love bomb you, get you all engaged, and then, you know, they need to go find themselves and stuff like that. This could be somebody returning too. So why is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse? See? Eight of Cups, this person may have left somebody, or you have already walked away from this person. But for some of y'all, this could be somebody here that you just run into, and they young, and you know they just left a situation, and now they looking for love, but they may still have attachments from someone else too. So why is this Eight of Cups here? It's getting weird. So I already feel like these are different energies here. Why is this Eight of Cups here? And you could have somebody else coming back around. See, there's the World. See, somebody just closed out a cycle. And there's the Moon. Could be a Pisces. See, they go that wind. Man. And it's so amazing because there's an energy with that wind. You could see it. It's alive. And then it calms down. You can hear the stuff falling all on the roof. It's like she's angry. She's pissed off. There's the Hermit. It's almost like somebody's walking into the unknown. They don't know what to expect. Somebody's walking towards the unknown. They don't know what to expect, but they're drawn to do it. Ooh, it's a lot of nice. Now, what's up with this Knight of Wands? What's up with the Knight of Wands here? Clarify the Knight of Wands. Who is this Knight of Wands? It could be the same person that's acting very, very immature, but they finna stand up. They finna level up because you do got growth. See, because that's the King of Swords. I feel like it's the same person now. For some of y'all, I feel like it is. And see, and there's the Devil, because once again, you have patience and growth. This person is going from all this immature energy to an Emperor. See, could be a Capricorn. because of their empress. God dang it. See, yeah, this is somebody here who going from the Knight of Wands in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, the Devil in reverse, to the King of Wands. Taking back their power. This could be Spirit telling you to be patient. What you want wants you to. They're just not ready because they need to do their work. They're still immature, see? Two of Pentacles, they don't know, but I'm telling you, they're keeping tabs on you. Page of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords in the reverse? It could be somebody don't want to be too impulsive. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you've already walked away from this person. If you're already walked away from this person because they were very, very immature, then they don't want to give you the impression that they're coming in here just for the wand energy. You did. That's why I got the Knight of Wands in reverse. That's going to see. Look at that. Look at that. See? You got the Knight of Wands in the reverse coming back around as the King of Wands in the upright. You got the Knight of Swords in the reverse coming back around as the King of Cups. See? That's why it says growth. Somebody has grown up, Scorpio, since you had to walk away from them. Because they was all over the place. I feel like they was a lot. Look at here. See? Choose your heart and not your mind, Scorpio. Yeah, somebody probably was letting fear get in the way. Somebody was afraid, but they in love with you, boo. See? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody missing that. But they can't resist you much longer, see? I feel like once again, the player that messed around and fell in love with you. It happens. We're used to it. So what's up? Because they feeling left out now. I feel like once again, somebody's realizing they played all these games with you. They didn't commit. They act like a complete fool. They were just a kid. They were very, very childish and reckless in their behavior because they was dealing with a whole empress. And because like I said, that empress came out first, then that emperor. But not only did the emperor come out, the sun come out with the empress, okay? So once again, that empress usually draws her masculine in. And that's what's happening. You drawing your masculine in. And I feel like this has been a challenging relationship. That's why it says patience. It certainly didn't come easy, or it seemed like it hasn't come easy. So if this happens for you and you end up getting back with this person, you will know that it wasn't easy. but somehow it comes together. So what's up with the Knight of Swords? They feeling left out. Look at that. Five of Pentacles. Five of Cups. There they go, crying over you again. Somebody's been doing some inner work since you left because they're in love. Somebody coming back around to you in love, see? There's the Ace of Swords. There it is, a breakthrough. Communication. Somebody knows. See, look. And there's the Two of Cups. Let me put it right there in your face. See? The King and the Queen of Cups coming out with the Two of Cups. I don't know what you thought because you also had the Emperor and the Empress. Patience is growing. So what's up with this Ace of Wands for Scorpios? And then you can hear the whistling. Have you ever heard the winds howling? Look, Ace of Wands. I tell you, turn this person on because you got the King of Wands and there's the Queen of Wands. See? They got the hots for you. Don't get it twisted now. Just because you cut them off don't mean they sizzled out. They sizzled up. See, Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you got the King of Wands with the look. This what time y'all on. They're watching you. And you focusing on your work, see? See, look how he looking over there. And you ain't even paying. You looking straight ahead, see? See? And looking at it like, psst, psst. You see him looking at you, and what you saying? Where you at, girl? See? You ain't looking at him, but he looking at you, see? Don't you know who I am? He said, I got to get your attention. See, look at him. That's the page. So you got their attention, but your attention on your money, honey. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like somebody realized they matched what you see. And there is the Lover, see? I feel like someone may be seeing if you have someone else. I feel like this emperor coming in, and it could be the same person. And for some of y'all got multiple situations that y'all involved with all at once. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, the Ace of Wands. You get that Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Ace of Swords. I feel like someone thinks that maybe you have started over somewhere else, especially if they've made you wait. So for some of y'all, this person going to come back as the emperor, or your person going to come back, whichever these knights they were in the past, they're going to end up coming back around as an emperor. But some of y'all may have moved on with another person, because it seems like you're ignoring this person. You're not giving them your attention with the Ace of Wands. I feel like this somebody you walked away from, and now they're missing you, wanting your attention, thinking the worst, because maybe they made you wait. And maybe you got tired of waiting. See, Six of Pentacles in reverse. I know you're not giving to them. So like I said, it could be one of those situations where they made you wait. Now they got to be patient. Because for some of y'all ain't come back around. That's why they coming to you. So what's up with the Chariot? You got the Eight of Pentacles here twice. See, somebody feels like they missing out. See? Four of Cups in reverse because they took too long. They was crumbing. They wasn't doing right. Because for some of y'all feel like this person ain't going to do nothing. And I don't care what they thinking and what their intentions is. If they ain't showing you, why keep holding on? So for some of y'all, you done lost patience and you have moved on. Because you feel like it's not going to go anywhere. They haven't showed you anything. But look at here they come. The Chariot and the death in the reverse. See? They ain't going to want you to move on. Ain't that crazy? Because I feel like someone wants to show you another side, see? And this person has changed their view about you once again because there's a spiritual awakening happening. Why is the Chariot here? Could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Pisces. What's up with the Chariot for Scorpios? The Hierophant in the verse. I feel like what somebody's saying is don't you go nowhere else and get you no one nowhere else, god dang it. Please don't. Somebody don't want you to do it. You bring out the kid in this person where they start showing feelings that they probably hide from you. So what's up with the Eight of Pentacles? This is crazy. For some of y'all, you got multiple people, multiple situations that's showing up, but in the middle is, see, Eight of Pentacles, the Tower. I feel like someone wants to disrupt your peace if you are not paying them any attention. Because you remember we just saw the Queen of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles here. See, there's the Chariot. I told you. Somebody coming in that was taking their time in the past with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They're going to rush in your life and look, there's the Justice card. See? See? Because some of y'all got this person blocked and they feel like the only way to talk to you is to pop up to your house or to your job. Yeah, the thing that you've been waiting for, that you lost your patience for, and you may have been waiting on them, they have grown. And they're about to show you, but they may be coming in, what they say, a day late and $1 short. I don't know, Scorpios. By the time they want to give you everything you want, do you still want it? Let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Happy birthday, Scorpios. And don't forget to hype me up.